All right, hey my loves. I'm coming at you guys today with a 8-week post-op update. I know I look a little crazy, y'all, but don't mind me. Today is February. I don't know. I think the 15th. Let me see. Yeah, today's Thursday, February 15th. So I'm a little past the 8 weeks. Tuesday was 8 weeks, so 8 weeks and 2 days, but you know, whatever, who's getting technical. Anyway, so this is my 8-week post-op update. I do have weigh-ins for you guys, so let's start off with the stats, because I know that is really the only reason why people watch these videos, is to follow up on people's stats and see where they are at. I'm really not going to be looking at the camera too much because I'm driving to pick up my son and nephew and everybody from school. So, well, not my son, but I'm picking up my nephews and my little cousin from school. Anyway, so don't mind me if I'm not looking at the camera, but I do want to let you guys know as of late as of what's going on. So, like I said, along with the stats. So, the stats for me are, when I first started this journey, I was 272 pounds. And then, like, I went to go start my pre-op journey, and I was 271 pounds, but you know, like, whatever, it's a pound. And then after my 2-week liquid diet, so the day of surgery, I was down to 261. And then the 2 weeks after surgery, my 2-week post-op after surgery, I was 242 pounds. So January 19th, I wasn't feeling well. I had like this really bad like pain in my stomach, and I had like a really sore throat and all this other stuff, which I will talk to you guys about. So I had like this sore throat and all this other stuff. So I went to the hospital and they weighed me, and I was down. I was only 240 pounds. So it was a 2-pound loss there. So I was down 32 pounds at that point as of January 19th. So because I still, 5 weeks later, still felt like complete and total shit, I went back to the emergency room. Plus I had to take my son because he had fell at school and hit his head. So we went to the emergency room and I had to weigh myself again. And I was down to 233 pounds. The thing is, I may weigh less than that, but I'm retaining fluid. Like, I don't really use the restroom too often. I may urinate maybe once, maybe twice a day. So I went to the hospital because I had talked to my surgeon's office, and I thought that I was dehydrated. So because I was having like this really, really sore throat, like to the point where I woke up every morning, I had absolutely zero saliva, and it felt like I was swallowing glass. I had already got checked out and was told that I did not have strep throat or anything. So they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. So my eyebrows look crazy, sorry. So then when I went to the emergency room, they put me on an IV bag for fluids, and they did a blood draw, and they did a urine sample. And I know this may be TMI, but when I did my urine sample, it literally looked like I poured iced tea in the cup, like super dark. And so I could have for sure believed that I was dehydrated. So they told me, after they got all of my lab work and all that other stuff, they told me, you're not dehydrated. And as a matter of fact, your lab work came back absolutely perfect. All of your numbers look great. You're just in the state of ketosis, which obviously is going to be normal for somebody like us who has had any kind of bariatric surgery. So they couldn't figure out still what was going on, because my throat had gotten so much worse than even when I went to the hospital January 19th, because it had started hurting a week before that. So they were trying to find all kind of answers. They're like, do you have, what's it called? They were like, do you have acid reflux issues? No, I don't. Okay, well, do you have postnasal drip? No, I don't. okay, did they do a saliva test on you? No, they did not. Like, so they were looking and they said the back of my tongue, it's supposed to be smooth, but it had like these little raised bumps on it, and they could see that the back of my throat was irritated. So they were like, well, that's usually a sign of a viral infection, but you said this has been going on for 5 weeks, so that's uncommon. Usually a viral infection will only last for like a few days, and yours has gone on for 5 weeks. Now, mind you, I do need to put this in as a disclaimer. I do have lupus, so my immune system is very, very, very weak. And so maybe I'm thinking that maybe I did have a viral infection, or slightly do still possibly have it. But maybe I had the viral infection and it just wasn't as bad, but it got worse, and now it's starting to go away, because for the last 2 days I've woken up and my throat and my mouth isn't dry like it was, or maybe I just needed that boost of fluids to kind of help everything. But my mouth isn't really dry, but my throat is still, it's not like sore like it was before. It's just kind of scratchy. And so when I swallow, it feels kind of irritated, but it's nothing like it was before. So other than that, I mean, that's really what's been going on. Like, I was just going through some clothes. Like, I have these pants on today. I don't know, you guys can tell. These are so big on me. These are at 18, and my husband, like, literally just told me, you're gonna have to I'm gonna have to buy you some new pants. Like, I found some more jeans that I had already had, and they were a size 18 as well, and they just don't fit right anymore. And so he's like, we're gonna have to buy you some new pants, because you look like you have a pocket of air in the back of your pants. So time to go shopping pretty soon. I'm not complaining about that, girl. So on top of that, so my clothes are just, fitting a little bit looser. I need to really get on my exercise game. I have not been doing that like I should be. What else? I don't know. I did get told that I could start taking biotin at 500 mcgs a day. I can start doing that. So I'm going to start doing that soon too. Excuse me. What else is it? The nurse at the hospital told me if I'm feeling dehydrated, or I'm feeling like I'm not getting my fluids in like I should be, then I should just go to like Sonic and get the bags of Sonic ice and just eat on those all day, and that will definitely help with the dehydration. So I'm definitely going to be taking that into consideration as well. To me, I don't feel like I look like I've lost any weight, but my total pounds down, that's what I forgot to tell you guys. I went through all the stats, and I don't know if you guys sat there and did the calculations, but I know if it was me, I wouldn't want to sit there and count what you lost. Please just tell me. Even though obviously the math is not hard. But since prior to surgery, I am down 39, 40 pounds, somewhere around there. So however you want to look at it, 39 pounds in less than, or in about 2 to 2.5 months, down 40 pounds almost. So that's good. I know that that's something that I would not have been able to do on my own prior to surgery. So I'm all for it post surgery. And I think that's probably it. I have noticed, I don't know if anybody else has this issue. It could just be me. And, it may be TMI for some, but I'm just keeping it honest. I noticed that I only one time since I've had surgery had one solid bowel movement. And any other time it has been like the runs. So that really sucks. Anyways, that's pretty much it, you guys. I don't know. I'm about to pick up these kids, and they're gonna get in the car, and they're gonna be loud, and they're not even my kids. I only have one child, and he's not at school until 6 o'clock. So I'm like, what the hell? But I'm picking up everybody else's kids. So there goes one of them. So I will cut this video short, and there goes one of them right there. But Malik and Jayla and all them.
Robinson.
Where's he going?
To the front. Johnson Dennis.
Oh, my kid decided he wanted to come too.
Who is that? No. Jordan Jackson.
Okay.
Dennis.